From hotspots to hidden gems, this is your guide to all things local, the LA Unscripted way, from our Sunset Gower studio offices. It's the place where dreams come true, right in our own backyard. Now, we want to inspire you to get lost in your own neighborhood, discover a new one, and fall in love with SoCal all over again. Hi everyone, I'm Dana Devin, and let's get right to our first LA Unscripted approved local fave. If you watch our show, you know we love viewer suggestions. And today we're in Baldwin Park because of Annie B's suggestion she sent to us on Instagram. It says, "Hello LA Unscripted, your show is our favorite. We live in Baldwin Park, very little town. One of our favorite spots is La Cosecha, which is a very good spot for happy hour and just getting together with friends and family. I want people to know our little city."
La cosecha means the harvest. It's the farm workers, it's the people that bring the food, that grow the food, and therefore we're able to eat that food, right? Because now it's been harvested. So for us, La cosecha is giving homage back to those who helped us eat what's in front of us.
Look at this spread right here. This covers breakfast, brunch, lunch, and dinner. It melts in your mouth. It is so good. Oh, how can every dish be as good as the next?
La Cosecha is a Mexican bistro in Baldwin Park, California. So our original idea was we want to make the best breakfast in town. Talking it over with our chef and going over our recipes, we decided to say, hey man, let's do dinner.
Okay, I'm sitting in their main booth and it says La cosecha de mujeres nunca se acaba, which loosely translates to a woman's work is never done. And my work is eating.
So these are called chilaquiles divorciados, divorced. So you have green and you have red. And in the middle you have a piece of steak, and it comes with potatoes, beans, and egg.
I know I say this stuff like this all the time, but without a doubt, 100%, if I had an award to give, I would give it to you right now for the best chilaquiles ever in the history of the world.
Some of these recipes are from a very known Welsh chef. Some of them are our own. Some of them are my mom's. These are quesadillas.
This is your mother's recipe?
Yes. Her dream was always to own a restaurant.
Okay.
So growing up, she loves to cook. Before she left to work, she would get up hours before, leave food ready for us for breakfast and lunch.
Oh.
She would even cook for her coworkers. She actually would sell burritos and gorditas. That was her trying to achieve her dream as being a restaurateur, you could say.
So is it kind of symbolic that you guys wanted to open a restaurant here in this area?
Most definitely. When we picked this restaurant, growing up in the San Gabriel Valley in La Puente, we definitely wanted to bring something back to home because it's still home.
Just even look at the outside of this. Like, oh my God, that looks delicious. Okay, dip it in this. I want to like make a home inside this taco and eat my way out. I mean, that's out of this world.
We're really passionate about what we do, and I feel like our customers are now really understanding that. They're seeing what we've brought to the city, something that is unheard of in this area.
Whoa, what in the world? Oh, this is like a celebration. What is happening? I am dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. What is this?
So this is our Mimosa Tower.
I have never seen a French toast like this. As I dig into this, I have to say, thank you so much to our viewer, Annie B, who sent us here, because I have to say, it has been worth every calorie, every bite. Oh, we are so grateful. Cheers. Thank you. Love you, Annie B. Thank you, guys.
Thank you for coming out. Thank you, Annie.
Did you know Los Angeles has more cars than people? That's why we give you all these tips to make sure that the traffic is worth it before you head out. Remember, honk if you see me, or our Olivia De Bertoli, she is always out and about in LA.
it's like to stand in the shadows of some of the largest creatures that have ever walked the earth. So is this how big T-Rex actually was?
This is a smaller T-Rex. T-Rex actually got even bigger than this. This one at 40 feet long is about a mid-sized T-Rex. So that's how big T-Rex was, but look at that jaw.
Wow.
The bite force on that jaw could come down at 100,000 pounds per square inch. Wandering through North America, wandering through the western deserts, through the western mountain ranges, maybe even making it down here to LA.
Wow. T-Rex could have been in LA. We would have never made it.
Dinosaurs are the most fascinating subject on the planet because they're mythical creatures like dragons, but they actually lived. So I heard a paleontologist recently say that dinosaurs are nature's special effects. It's something that gets everybody excited. Everybody from the youngest kid to the oldest adult, we all love dinosaurs. Dinos Alive is exactly what it sounds like. We're taking you back 250 million years to when dinosaurs actually walked the planet. Living, breathing dinosaurs. We have over 80 dinosaurs here that take you from that time period when they first appeared to that dramatic end with the asteroid 65 million years ago.
When dinosaurs first hit the planet, they were really small, right? And then they got to this size?
Yeah, so we're looking now at the Spinosaurus, who was the king of Africa during the Cretaceous period, the last period of the dinosaurs. But when they first came out of the planet, they were small and they were scrappy, but they obviously knew what they needed to do to survive. Dinos Alive was created really to appeal to a wider range of audiences than the dinosaur shows that you typically see. But what we've done is we've taken those animatronic dinosaur models and taken them to another level with incredible scenic surrounds. You're literally in the jungle with overlays of technology. And then there's additional hands-on activities as well as a virtual reality component where you actually get to ride in a hot air balloon and get chased by dinosaurs, which is a lot of fun for everybody.
You get that guy. Whoa, I'll get him. Got him. I'm never leaving this room. This is my favorite room. Never leaving.
That's another fascinating thing about the dinosaurs is that we just continue to learn more and more and more. Like you think, oh, we know all about dinosaurs, but we actually know a tiny little bit. So one of the things that we say to the kids especially is, what dinosaur will you discover when you grow up? Obviously, we need more and more scientists to keep all these discoveries going.
Another local tidbit, did you know most of our palm trees are transplants? There are a variety of species, but the most prominent are Mexican fan palms that were imported here back in the 1930s. That's cool. And you know, we are here to keep you in the know, so don't go anywhere. More local facts, finds, and fun when LA Unscripted is back in an LA Minute. Welcome back to LA Unscripted, everyone. I'm Dana Devin, and we are coming in hot with the latest hotspot you don't want to miss. You got a little balsamic, little tomato. We're gonna put the strawberry in the bite. Okay, ready? I'm swooning.
Lingua franca is, for us, it means the common language of good food.
Did you always want to be a chef?
Since I was, 5 years old, I think I was just always fascinated by it. I think it coincided with the rise of the Food Network and not really living in the middle of the desert and not having a lot to do. Salt those tomatoes.
Okay.
Lauren and I met working in a restaurant downtown. We met in 2012. I was working in the back, she was working in the front. One of those things that you just, you meet somebody and you're just like, from this point on, my life is gonna be different. We opened Wax Paper in 2015 and now it's 2023 and there's 2 wax papers and now we have Lingua Franca, the restaurant, where I try to lean towards like, is it delicious? Great, then that's what we're gonna do. I think this location here along the LA River, I think it comes back to when we opened Wax Paper. There was this creative energy here. It just makes sense here. You open, the gate onto the bike path, and there's a beautiful part of the river. There's always water here. There's tons of wildlife, very unique. And, we love coming here every day.
And I think it was important to us to keep some of the original things, such as the beams. And actually, we found out, too, that you can't cover these plaques, this brass metal. They found some old bottles from post-Prohibition underneath the ground,
really?
which was pretty cool. So we were able to save some of those.
On so many of their chairs here, there's a plaque. This one says Marjorie and Brendan. What?
Yeah.
Are these regulars?
Yeah, well, they're friends of ours. Marjorie did all the painting on the building. So she hand-painted the sign on the front, and Brendan did all of our lighting.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you know what you need now, right?
What? Oh, I need a Dana.
I
need a KTLA.
I'll take a Dana, but a
Duh.
LA Unscripted. You need
Yes,
an
LA Unscripted. We
chair.
can do that. We can do that. Actually, the plaques were made locally, too, just down the street.
So I really wanted this to be a place that really spoke to where we are in LA, in California. I mean, there's really best climate in the world, the best farmers markets in the world, the best, dairy, the best ranches, having a really great product on the menu, making just honestly delicious food.
So you're going to teach us how to make these.
Yeah, crispy potatoes, basically.
Crispy potatoes. So you just grab a big old handful?
Literally, yes. Into the fryer here. Now it's going to splatter.
Okay, I'm going to get back.
Let's be careful here with
Okay.
this water.
I've heard so much about these.
It's kind of like hash browns.
Oh,
Some are-
they're so good. Oh my God. And you eat with your hands
Yeah, exactly.
and you just shove it in your mouth like that. Ah,
Some of the desserts definitely have just been inspired by the restaurant and the amazing space that Peter and Lauren have created here. So we're gonna do a choco flan, and we're also going to do a cherry miso, which is a cherry tiramisu.
Although I'm pretty intrigued by the Party Fun Mix. I think I want to live in the jar of Party Fun Mix. Is this the prettiest thing? Oh my God, it's so good.
Thank you. So this is our choco flan. I'm gonna put some whiskey caramel on top.
Whiskey caramel, did you hear that? I'm melting. Oh my God!
We're open 7 days a week, dinner 5 to 10 every day. Recently opened brunch a month and a half ago on Saturday and Sunday, 11 to 2 on the weekends. I couldn't work without Lauren. I think the two of us have such a unique partnership. We're not gonna give up. We're not gonna fail. We're gonna be successful. I feel so lucky. We couldn't do this, I think, without each other, really.
We love to hear from you, so make sure to follow us at KTLA Unscripted and let us know where to go and what to try next. Coming up, more locally approved destinations when LA Unscripted returns. It's the city where anything happens, and with over 105 exhibition halls and 225 theaters, it's a good thing we're here to keep you in the know.
My dad was a pilot and had a special appreciation for Air Force One, so shooting here at the Ronald Reagan Presidential Museum and Library means so much to me. Let's go. I do believe in a fate that will fall on us if we do nothing.
The Ronald Reagan Presidential Library Museum opened in 1991, but it was actually renovated back in 2011. And it tells the life and times and story of Ronald Reagan from his boyhood all the way through post-presidency. But it includes some really great, engaging, and interactive things like the Air Force One behind me, gaming tables. You can actually act in a movie with Ronald Reagan using green screen. Every president of the United States, when they leave office, is allowed to have a presidential library museum. It's called the library because all of those presidents' archives are here on site. So we have all of his papers, all of his photographs, all the gifts people gave him. Anything that was his work product during the presidency is here on our site. He also donated everything from when he was governor of California. Probably our most famous attraction is here over my left shoulder, which is Air Force One. This is the actual aircraft that flew 7 US presidents around the world. It flew 1 million miles serving presidents. President Reagan was responsible for about 660,000 of those miles. It was in service from Nixon all the way through the first President Bush. You get to walk into the plane, you walk through the plane, and then when you come out, you go down, you get to walk under the plane. So it really is a full 360-degree view of this historic flying White House.
All right, Melissa, this is where the media would sit, right? This is for us.
Yeah, so we're in the back of the plane. I believe there's 10 seats, and media back then, as well as today, have to pay the price of a first-class airline ticket, I think plus a penny, just so that it's not the American people and taxpayers buying them their flight on Air Force One. They themselves are buying the ticket.
Wow, so we would have to pay first class. I can't afford that, but we will try.
Every 6 months or so, we change out our special exhibition. We bring in a Christmas exhibition every year. We've done exhibitions on the Titanic, on Da Vinci, on Egypt, on the Vatican.
And Melissa, this is a very cool room. You don't get this anywhere else.
No, so this is a full-scale replica of the White House Oval Office, decorated as it was during Ronald Reagan's presidency. And it really is the full scale, from the ceiling to the floor, to the replica Resolute desk. In fact, if you look at the Resolute desk and you see at the bottom the wood doesn't match, that's because President Reagan was so tall, his knees always bumped up against the drawer when he opened it. So he asked the carpenters to lift it up, and so that's why you see that. So it doesn't matter if you're 6 years old or 96 years old, you're gonna learn something while you're here. And I hopefully have a really fun time while doing it. And so we really encourage anyone to just come on up and enjoy the day.
LA's diverse culture and people make our city so interesting. It's incredible to think that Angelenos represent more than 140 countries and speak at least 224 different languages. I didn't even know there were that many languages. Wow, now immerse yourself into a new experience.
So everybody sits around. Nobody puts food in their mouth. You feed me, I feed you. I've never been formally trained for anything. And I raised my son being a waitress. My son was my guinea pig. I didn't have anything for my son, but I had love and food. Well, the Ethiopian salad is the most popular. It goes with any Ethiopian dish you make, period. And we have collard greens, cabbage and carrots, potatoes, carrot, green beans, yellow split peas. So it's endless. In Ethiopia, we have more. Here, you concentrate it up.
So this is injera?
This is injera. That's our Ethiopian bread. We put it, as you can see,
on the base.
To plate it on.
Okay.
And then you break the chicken if you eat that, and the tofu.
Okay.
Just to start with the tofu.
Kind of like this?
Yes, and you can mix it with the salad. I hope it's not spicy.
I'm not afraid of spice.
Okay, good girl.
The late Jonathan Gold spoke so highly of you and wrote about you. And what does that mean to you?
It means everything. You are here.
And so everyone's ordering the Dora Wax.
Pretty much.
Oh my gosh. But
And
you know
the
what that
tofu.
means? You know what that means? That means I gotta taste a little.
Okay. Yeah.
That is delicious. And
Yeah.
you said this takes
It takes
days.
me days to prepare.
I see why.
He wrote the best dishes of 2004. He put my Dora on.
So now takeout hours are Thursday through Sunday, 5 to 8.
Yes, they can get it catered, and private events are available. Like the whole week, 7 days a week, they can book a private party. LA has fantastic food. So many places give you incredible dishes, incredible food. I think we're the star.
La La Land, the city of angels, Tinseltown. SoCal's ever-changing, yet somehow stays the same. But now what's old is new again.
We've won numerous awards being favorite deli or best deli in LA.
Wow.
The sandwiches were a hit from the beginning. It just went that way, sandwiches, sandwiches, sandwiches. It just didn't stop.
This is probably the best sandwich I've ever had. I'm not even kidding.
Mario's Deli is a deli market. We do catering. We have pastas, coffees, tomatoes. We've got olive oils. A lot of imported goodies and groceries, domestic and imported. Gelato. We make our own tiramisu. It's on display. It's like a little corner here of Italy.
My name is Mario, and I've been here forever and still here. This is my lovely wife, Albina.
My mom and dad immigrated here from Italy. They found a market, they opened it up. I grew up here in the deli as a young kid. And in the morning, I'd go with my mom and pick up the bread, come in, she'd do her thing. So it's been 60 years, and I'm still with my parents, and it's just, it's a blessing to be able to be together still.
Okay, I've got my hat on. I'm about to go see where the sandwich magic happens.
The bad boy is a hot sandwich. You have a choice of pastrami or our turkey chicken. The SOB was my doing. Spicy soppressata, the oven roasted chicken, and the balsamic vinegar. We cut the bread once.
Cut the bread. Oh, twice you cut the bread.
So should we do the Italian combo?
Yeah.
Salami, the mortadella, the capicola.
You guys do not skimp on the meat. Okay, so we're gonna put a little LA Unscripted twist on this. Is that okay?
I love it.
Can we put a little vinegar on this? Oh, these peppers are so good, you guys. We're gonna put lots of peppers. I'm from Texas, we like peppers. This is the Mario's Combo LA Unscripted style, and thank you. Jim just said he's gonna put it on the menu, didn't you?
Right away. We have a space up there. See right below the veggie?
My baby. Los Angeles was founded in 1781. I wonder what the next 241 years will hold. Well, go out and enjoy it now and let us know what you love about living here, because you never know where we'll end up next. Good night, everyone. Mwah.